Organization background. In 2010, University Technology Mara established the Faculty of Plantation and Agrotechnology. The faculty's goal is to play a critical role in the production of well-trained professionals in all areas of plantation and agriculture-related sector and on a national and international scale. The faculty is committed to disseminating, imparting, and encouraging intellectual development and research in order to meet the changing demands of the plantation of agriculture sector. The role of function of organization. The faculty provide a wide range of high-quality academic programs, and our plantation programs are well known and respected around the world as a result of the faculty's exceptional training and vast knowledge. Academic programs are currently available on 5 campuses. These campuses are excellent teaching and research facilities, such as well-equipped classrooms, labs, and large swath of agricultural land to field research. Facility and activity of organizations. We provide a diverse range of high-quality academic programs. The mission is to promote transformation in the plantation and agriculture sector by fostering international academic excellence in teaching and learning, research and professional service. Through teaching and learning, research and consultancy activity, the vision is to become a leading faculty in the field of plantation management and agrotechnology. Week 1. Land preparation in coconut plant. Land clearing typically involves logging, harrowing, and leveling the field to make it suitable for crop establishment. Objective of land preparation: to distribute nutrients to the soil, to destroy or decrease weeds and nests, to improve soil and plant contact, and to reduce insect and disease infestation. Liming and lining process in coconut plant. Lining is done to evenly place two polybag in nursery so that seedlings have a good and uniform access to sunshine and the most cost-effective irrigation system may be achieved. Liming is the process of applying calcium and magnesium-rich minerals such as marl, chalk, limestone, burnt lime, or hydrated lime to soil. This element function as base in acid soil, neutralizing the acidity. Objective of liming and lining process. The aim of study was to develop a lime and fertilizer recommendation system for coconut crop based on the nutritional balance. The main objective of lining process is to create favorable environment for the crops to germinate and grow. And last one, to improve the quality of soil. Week 2. Lining process for pineapple plot. Lining is done to uniformly distribute the polybags in the nursery, ensuring that seedlings have good and uniform access to sunlight and that the most cost-effective irrigation system is created. Objective of lining process. The primary goal of the lining procedure is to produce an ideal environment for crops to sprout and grow. Access road and irrigation system in pineapple plot. Access road is construction and reconstruction of off-farm agriculture access road, as well as the construction or replacement of bridge and or culverts where such services are needed to maintain or improve farming efficiency, or where access roads are needed to open up new areas to make farming more profitable. Irrigation is the process of applying water to the soil artificially using tubes, pumps, and sprays. Irrigation is commonly employed in locations where rainfall is unpredictable or where dry spell or drought are predicted. Objective of access road and irrigation system: to facilitate the transportation system due to rely on road infrastructure and enable farmers and producers to manage the amount of water applied to the field, allowing the crop to thrive. Determine type of soil in pineapple plot. Introduction. Clay soil are dense, nutrient-rich, moist and chilly in the winter and baked dry in the summer. Sandy soil are light, dry, warm, nutrient-poor and acidic. Silt soil are rich, light but water-retentive and compacted readily. Loam soil are clay, sand and silt combination that avoid the extremes of each kind. Organic matter and moisture level in peat soil are extremely high. Chalky soils are alkaline in nature and can be light or heavy. Hoeing process in durian plot. Objective of hoeing process is to learn the right way to plant durian seedling to make sure the durian trees grow well with right hoeing process. Propagation process in durian plot. Objective of propagation process to achieve and increase the number of durian crops and to preserve the essential characteristic of the plant.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Hamza for presenting his part in the final presentation slides. Now I'm going to present my part, which is week 3 in planting in the nursery plot. Now the main goal of planting in the nursery plot is to provide favorable circumstances for crop growth mainly, and etc. You see down here are basically the procedures on the planting in the nursery plots. There's a lot of steps that we cannot go through them all at once because it takes a long time. Okay, these are the most important elements of seed germination: water, oxygen, temperature, as we all know. I think when we were in school we have learned that already. Okay, there's also light because of all the photosynthesis factors. Because of some kind of fungal right here, and some aquatic species germinate exclusively at low acidic pH levels. Okay, there's a lot of information here. Weeding activities, type of weed. We also did some general maintenance in week 3 because yes, there's unlimited. The amount of pests and weeds are a lot in the farm, so that's it's called maintenance for a reason, so we had to do something about it. Okay, now we're in week 4 where we did the general maintenance in the coffee plot. We had to add some manure into of the coffee trees because it increases crop yielding capacity, crop productivity, and ensures the coffee trees receive enough nutrients. The benefits of adding chicken dung will supply more acidity to the soil, which coffee trees favor. Also, copper sulfate, like suprophos, can prevent the tree rust pathogen and ensures the safety of future coffee trees before being put into production. Different types of fertilizer application can be useful in certain situations, like if the soil and the land is too deep, it can be injected in liquid form. So we also did the pest and disease management in the herb plot because herbs are also essential in the industry, so it's important that we keep the pests at bay as well. Thank you.
So we're going to move on to week 5. Week 5 is important because it is the last week of our LI. So for this topic, we're going to focus more on harvesting, the objective of it, and the benefit of harvesting. Harvesting is a process when gathering the useful parts of the plants. It operated when all the nutrients have been developed and when the edible parts have reached the degree of maturity. So the objective of harvesting is to know the purpose of it and to learn the methods of harvesting. The benefits of harvesting is to get the biggest yield, less chance of damage to any other factors, which including rain, and fresh to be sold. So we're going to move on to harvesting period and the technique of tapioca fruit. We focus more on tapioca because our group have been focused more on tapioca. Tapioca should be harvested at the age of 11 to 12 months. This enables annually planting every year. Extension of harvesting time to take over a year will increase yield, but the increase which largely depends on the amount of rainfall. The starch content is likely to fall as the crops will burgeon more leaf and much of the nutrients will be translocated from the roots to leaf instead. So we're going to move to the technique harvesting. So after 7 to 10 months of planting, cassava should be harvested. The cassava tree stems are trimmed before the tubers are picked, leaving around 0.3 meters from the soil surface to make harvesting easier. Harvesting can be done manually by pulling the stems of the tubers with the use of machines. So, finally, industrial training is significantly beneficial to those who will start graduating. It is an excellent opportunity for us to get to the ground level and experience the things we will never have gained through a job. After an ongoing 5 years of industrial training at UiTM Melaka, there are a lot of new knowledge that can be learned, and we get to understand the fundamentals in the industrial field, especially in the chef farm. From week 1, we have learned about the land preparation, to week 5, which mainly about crops maintenance. Besides only experience on technical practice, but also we had learned the way of work in an organization which focus on importance of being punctual, maximum commitment, and team spirit. For sure, UiTM have planned this all along from the day one, and students, even staff, plays a great role to make this industrial trainings process smoothly. We are grateful to have UiTM for giving us this wonderful opportunity. I hope that with this industrial training, it will go smoothly to the interns in the future. Right, thank you.